everyone, welcome back to Thrift Witch. I just have a tiny haul of items for you today to have a look at. I was out shopping an evening this week and picked up a few things at Value Village. I did not pick up this giant kitty cat. He was here in the house when I came home. His name is Eugene. Oh, Eugenie Beanie. Eugene, get off the vintage tablecloths. Come on, buddy. Nobody wants a tablecloth that a cat has been on. Go over there, go over there, go over there. That a boy. Good boy. Oh. On with the haul, Eugene. I'm gonna have to launder those now. Thanks, buddy. Okay, so as you can see, two tablecloths here underneath Eugene. This one here is lovely. It's pink and blue with white edging, vintage, very 50s, 60s feel to it, even 40s, 50s maybe. Not sure how old it is. It doesn't have a tag. Its size is rectangle and it is 50 by 70 inches, or approximately maybe 5 cat lengths. It's in good condition other than the cat sitting on it. No stains or tears. He's really being stubborn. He doesn't want to move, and he knows I want him to. Eugene. The second one here is not as old, not as vintage. However, I picked it really just because of the lovely pattern on it for Christmas time or for winter. So this is showing a whole bunch of people doing winter sports. So there's people tobogganing and what are these 3 people doing? Looks like somebody fell down and someone's trying to help. A skiers, all kinds of fun things going on here with people. Again, this one is also approximately 50 by 70. It's a rectangle. And as you can tell, it will also be laundered now before I sell it because of cat troubles. Eugene. This is a piece of Gilner pottery from California. I was pretty sure when I saw this in a bag with a few other items that that's what it was, because I have one of these with an elf on it, which you may have seen in an earlier video. So I was correct once I got it out of the bag. It says Gilner, California, and I will be keeping this item and pairing it up with my other piece that has the elf on the front, or the pixie. This is a vintage ashtray. I have been picking up some vintage ashtrays. They do sell in the booth in Perth. This is actually a Blanco, and the reason that you can sometimes figure that out quite quickly is this marbly, pebbly look to the base, and then just doing a bit of research online was able to find out this is a Blanco, B-L-E-N-K-O, which I believe is a US company. It's a nice shape, no chips or cracks, no hard edges. Nice little vintage ashtray. This piece here is a piece of Czech glass. This divided plate with the beading around the edge. It's Czechoslovakian, and it is from approximately 1935, and it's in really nice shape as well. Next are going to be a bunch of items that came in bags. So for the Gilner pottery strawberry that I really wanted, it was in a bag with a bunch of other stuff, and then I picked 2 bags essentially, and this is sort of the extra stuff that was left over. So sometimes I'm really tempted to either honestly throw away, well, I do throw away things that are damaged or can't be passed on, or redonate things I find in bags, because I just don't need, either they're not vintage or they're not really worth keeping to sell. However, this time pretty much everything extra that was in the bags I am going to try to salvage and resell for $1 or $2 a piece depending. So this little plate just marked with a number, which would lead me to believe it's probably European, with some, I think that's a poppy, and then maybe a carnation. Anyway, just a cute little, either a saucer or just a little plate. I was after, in one of the bags, this little bucket, this little gift craft, or Napco. It might be Napco. The sticker has degraded, but you can sort of see AP CO, so it might be Napco. Japan little miniature ceramic bucket in purple and black with the handle, which I thought would be really nice for Easter. Picked that up, and these are sort of detritus of the bags. So this little happy or lucky kitty, little wooden owl, red rose tea figurine that I might just give away, a little pair of mice holding a raspberry, this figurine of a farmer or gardener mouse, and then this figurine here, this is Humphrey Dormouse, and he actually is a collectible from Nook Village, Little Nook Village, so he's worth putting a little bit more on as far as for cost. He's a little bit more well made and collectible. The item that I was after as well in the bags was this item here. I actually have another one of these, and what it is a vintage toothpick holder. So the little mouse hanging out of the apple, and then the toothpicks go here. I have another one that's a little blue hat with a mouse hanging out and the hole for the toothpicks. This one is marked Gift Craft Japan. It is vintage. So I really picked that up in order to pair it with the other one that I have, and having two might make someone think they'd like to have like a set. Also picked up this basket, ceramic basket with these applied flowers. This is very 40s, 50s in feel. It's filthy. I'm gonna wash it afterwards before I sell it. It might have come from a smoking home. There's a few little dings to the flowers. It's Lamora China. We've seen a few pieces of this, such as one of the planters I have, which has the angel on it and the prayer, was also Lamora China. They're made in Japan, which you can sort of make out there. And it has the original baskety weave plasticky handle. And then finally, also in the bags, like that blue plate, is this little Japan hand-painted cup and saucer. This is actually signed here on the plate, if you can see it there, S. Bronson, and it is marked Japan, I think, on the cup. You can just barely make out a little bit there, J.A. Pei and the J.A.P. Pei. J.A.P. The A and the N are kind of missing, but yeah, hand painted Japan. It wasn't something I would have just picked off the shelf. However, it was in a bag, and I do think it's worth having in the booth. It is a lovely little teacup and saucer. So that's it. Not very many items. Thanks to Eugene for the appearance, and now for the laundering I'm going to have to do because he sat on the tablecloth. Laundering and ironing. I don't know. He's cute, but is he worth all that trouble? So that's everything for today. Thanks for watching the channel. If you have any questions, comments, or if there's something here that you'd really be interested in, drop us a comment. And we'll close out with this lovely little piece of vintage Gilner, California pottery. Thank you, everyone.